Now, if you guys don't know about a certain lump of files that exist that they say don't exist now, and they just keep pretending that they're just not a thing anymore, and I'm just super suspect of this whole Steam app controversy. It's just bothering the heck out of me. Now, the reason this bothers me, right, and the reason it's so funny to me that there's kind of this narrative that they don't exist, that they never exist, that blah blah blah, is because there was a drama a while back where a bunch of like right-wing podcast hosts and gooners showed up in at the president or the White House to get these like binders full of like blacked out bars. I made a video on it on my channel previously, and I thought it was cringe. I really wanted them to just release the files. I'm a huge proponent. I always have been a huge proponent of freedom of information. I just think the more information we have, the better we will be as a society. And the fact that old Trumpy Wumpy Poo, we don't want to release the files. There is no files actually. It's crazy. I really don't like this shit. I don't. It bothers the hell out of me. I mean, if you look at like all these people soy jacking with these files beforehand, it just really bothered me that early administration had all of these binders. We're all soy jacking over them, and they were all just redacted garbage. There was nothing going on. Look at these goon bags, bro. Look at these goon bags, flexing that they got the binders. Look at all these losers. And now, like half of these people I'm betting money are out here saying, oh yeah, wolf files, they never existed. Oh yeah, no, listen to everything Trump says. And listen guys, I'm not 100% an anti-Trump guy like a lot of these douchebags out here who are like, Trump always does wrong. But I am going to stand in a position here where I think the people deserve to know what's going on with this shit. Like, come on, dude. You have this sex trafficker that Ghislaine Maxwell, I think, got charged for a bunch of sex trafficking. So there has been charges that have been filed and prosecuted. How are they sex trafficking without there being anybody to sex traffic to? It just doesn't make sense. It's illogical, my brother. It is absolutely yeah, and Mike in the thing says the majority of those binders were public records. And so why are you flexing so hard to get this this photo op when we have this now? We have this now, dude. Like, what are we doing here?
Semiconductors and chips.
Mr. President, I know you've urged people to move on, but I'm curious, why do you think your supporters in particular have been so interested in...
Because, and here's the thing, like, I try to sit in the middle, but so I listen to a bit of both sides, try to understand these people's positions. The right now, what was like, holy cow, there's all these kids that we want to protect, but all of a sudden we have this guy that supposedly the Clintons messed with, Obama messed with, all these people messed with, like all these celebrities, Tom Hanks, and we want to know who these people are and if how they've just been a danger right under our nose. And I feel like the left feels the same way about it. So why are we hiding this shit?
The Epstein story, I'm so upset about how it's been handled.
I don't understand it. Why they would be so interested. He's dead for a long time. He was never a big factor in terms of life. I don't understand what the interest or what the...
Yeah, no, who cares if he's dead, though? Who cares if he's dead, right? It's not like... It's like the Michael Jackson, like, he said, she said stuff that came out after his death, where he had no way to defend himself. I mean, this guy literally was in jail on charges of trafficking, and then, hangs himself, right? Just ends it all with really wet toilet paper, which I guess is a possibility to do. I'm not like an expert on that. It seemed a little far-fetched when I first heard it, but I guess that it is possible if you wet the toilet paper and have enough of it. I don't know. It seems a little weird that nobody has tried to do that before. I don't know.
Fascination is, I really don't. And the credible information's been given. Don't forget, we went through years of the Mueller witch hunt and all of the different things, the Steele dossier, which was all fake. All that information was fake. But I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody. It's pretty...
Because, well, if it's not of interest, release the files, right? Release the files, my dude! Just drop them! If they're not that interesting, just drop them, let everybody know they're not that interesting, and move the fuck on! It's not that crazy, right? I'm not out here in Wackadoodle Land. If they're not interesting, just drop the son of a bitch. Land it on our laps, let us be the judge of it, right? I know there's gonna be crazies that take it too far. They go a little like Wackadoodle, trying to read between the lines. But just release the fucking files. It's not that big of a deal. If it's not that big of a deal, it's not that big of a deal, my man. It's not that big of a deal. It's crazy that everybody wants to know what's inside these files. Yeah, dude, just fucking release them.
Boring stuff. It's sorted, but it's boring.
Okay, it's boring. Let the online autists go through it, bro. If it's boring, who cares? Release it.
And I don't understand why it keeps going. I think, well, really only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going. But
look at this chucklefuck guy. Look at this chucklefuck guy. Just laughing it up, bro. Laughing it up. He's probably on the list. At this point, okay, I'm not gonna say anybody's on the list or whatever. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna like dive into the thing, but I just hate this. Oh, we're for releasing all this stuff. We released the John F. Kennedy files. I think they said they're gonna release Martin Luther King, or did, I don't know. But we're all for freedom. We're not one of these political. Okay, then fucking release them, dog. What the fuck are we doing, bro? And you know what? When I release this as a video, it's probably gonna do shit, because every time I put I make a video on this type of stuff, it never does well. But still, this is something that I felt like I had to say, because I have talked about it in the past, and I wanted to keep it a buck 20. 120%. This is somewhere I do not stand with Donald Trump at all. I don't even understand the sentiment. Like, bro, why the fuck wouldn't you release them? Oh, they're boring. Who cares? Release them. What the fuck could happen? Like, get out of here.
Credible information, let them give it. Anything that's credible, I would say, let them have it.
Mr. President, a question on AI. How do you want America...
Yeah, they released a bunch of that. Yeah, so they released all that stuff, but they're not willing to release this. So that sits weird with me, bro. I thought you were gonna be the transparent president. I thought that was gonna be your thing, brother. I mean, so far what I've seen, like, that I didn't hate about the guy was he'd say he was gonna do something, he did something. He said he was gonna release the Epstein files. They're not released. Now he's shoving that shit under the rug. If it's a form of national security, right? Well, let's take a different position. Let's take a different position here, right? Let's think a little behind the box. Let's say there are foreign nationals on that list. It's very important foreign nationals that by releasing that list, you would jeopardize the U.S. to a war. You would jeopardize them to a situation where we could start a massive war or shatter a current alliance or whatever, and it's a part of national security. Say we have to omit a few names of government officials from other countries, and we are sorry, but this is for the national security, and we don't want to cause issues with these countries, something like that. If that's a problem, address that and release the rest, right? I mean, I get it. Like, let's say Putin's name's on the list, and you don't want him to fire nukes at us. Omit Putin's name. Wow. Crazy. Like, I get that, like, by releasing full information you can start a little bit of a clusterfucky, but come on, dude. I don't know. When I see people defending this too and trying to sweep it up under the rug now, when there's been people who were like touting this up, saying it was gonna release, everybody's gonna get called to the stand and shit, and now they're pretending like they want to sweep it under the rug. I don't like that. But that's all I had on that one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We're moving on to the next thing, so like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.